Right. Hello, everyone. I am back for hopefully another week in a row with more thrift finds. Some of these items, I'd say most of these items I got from Goodwill on 50% off days. Other ones I got from another local thrift store, and then 2 items I got from a peddler's mall in Kentucky. So that's pretty exciting. I have my notes and I have a little bit more energy, a little bit, and let's see what I found. Okay, so before I start sharing with you everything I found, including some losers, I spent a total of $57.46 on everything here. So the first item is this beautiful vintage wool Scottish blanket. It's made by Highland Home Industries. It is all wool. It smells beautiful and is beautiful. I put these things, even though they're dry clean only, depending upon what it is, I wash it on delicate cycle, and then I either hang it to dry or dry low heat in the dryer, and it seems to be fine. I use gentle detergent and I've never had a problem, but then again, I also wouldn't do leather or things with sequins and stuff like that. But yes, anyway, back to the blanket. This is great for going to a picnic, going on a romantic carriage ride, if you're going to go to a football game and you're cold, anything at all. It should sell for around $30. The plaid is a more popular color palette, and so it tends to do better than some solid colors. Okay, next up, today there are there are several blankets. The next one is this very well done crocheted baby blanket. It's pastel rainbows. It's a great for a nursery, great for a baby shower gift. It's beautiful, and my goal is I thought it would be worth more because I'm kind of just getting into blankets, and I'm kind of backing away from them because I have so much inventory to list. But this is really well done. Online, similar ones sold for between $5 to $15, which kind of disappointed me. I thought it would be worth more. If the blanket were vibrant rainbow colors with white backgrounds, then it would be worth like $30 to $40. But this simple, more subdued one isn't worth that much. But it's in great shape, and someone who needs it will be able to have it. And continuing on with the blanket theme, I snagged this vintage Carter's baby blanket. Here's the Carter's baby blanket. And I don't have children, so I have no real need to buy them, but for resale, baby blankets, especially vintage ones, can be great buys, and so I keep an eye out. I check out the blanket section in general, and then I just do a quick search to see if it's worth me grabbing. The previous crocheted one, obviously, I just kind of went on a hunch. I didn't look it up. I should have looked it up, but it's not going to the dump. That vintage Carter's with the clowns and bears pattern should sell for around $24, and it'll be easy. Just ship it. I place all of my my blankets, purses, clothing and accessories in clear poly bags, and then I put those, depending upon the item, into a nice poly mailer. Okay, I got a couple of these 2 bowls I got from a garage sale, which I think on the day that I went, I was like, I'm gonna check out these garage sales on my way to Goodwill, and I picked up these. They're nice couple pair of Poland, handmade in Poland, Bolslavik ceramic bowls. I probably didn't pronounce that right. I do not. If it's Polish, I don't speak Polish, so I don't know. But I really liked them, and they should go for around $15 to $20. If I had a set of 4, I could sell them for $20 on up. And if they were the same pattern, a set of 4 of these sold for around $20. So 12 to 15 isn't bad for 2 bowls. And then this, it was another one of my brash decisions where I was like, I'm in the mood to buy cute things. And I, growing up, never watched Strawberry Shortcake, so I don't really know anything about it. But this is just a 2005 glass ornament. And it's not worth much. It's worth it's from $0 to $12. There's currently one listed on eBay for around, I want to say $12. That hasn't sold. And this one isn't that great in detail. If it was more detailed, then it would sell for more. So I'll put this up on eBay and Mercari and see how it goes. Okay, and then this I got from the Goodwill on 50% off day. It is a beautiful, made in Italy, I guess it's a planter. It has some serious crazing. I don't know if you can see it. I feel like I can see it, but that's because I've been looking at it. But my biggest thing, the reason I picked it up, aside from the fact that it says made in Italy, are these. Look at the details on they're not Capodimonte, but they're similar in the detailing and finesse. But my thing is they aren't broken. And they are lightly broken. You can see the chips right on the edges, but from up front, you can't tell. And it was 50% off, so I'm okay with it, even with the chips. But we'll see. I found similar ones referred to as planters. There was no lid. It could have seen worse days, but all things considered, it's not that bad. So I'm hoping 10 to 15 for it. It's not a heavy hitter. I think during that Goodwill trip, I was just kind of in the mood to shop and in the mood to get things that were new and different and experiment. And now that I'm reflecting on it and looking at it, I'm like, I should have been more critical. I should have spent more time and been less emotional and paid a little bit more attention to the details. Okay, and then I have this. And this is another instance where it's like, I probably shouldn't have bought it. My rule now, because I have so much inventory, is if I find a sugar dish, I want there to be a creamer with it, unless it's outstanding. This is just an average sugar dish. It doesn't have any chips or cracks, but there also isn't anything super special about it. Other ones sell for between $5 to $10. Most of the ones like this, by Design 4, sold in sets for $20. And since I only have the sugar dish, I it might be sitting for a while. But that's why I cross-list. It gives it a chance, and then different people have the opportunity to view it. So fingers crossed it moves. Okay, and then I have... So this I also picked up whenever I got this. And it is a beautiful stoneware pie plate, or pie dish. I can't make out the signature, which is right there. I'll also put a picture up over here of the signature. I posted it online, and people in this identification group were like, "We'll put flour or cinnamon in it, like in the signature, in order to make it well defined." And I did that, and I'll post the picture over there. But I'm thinking maybe Frank. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. But it's a beautiful pie dish. And similar ones have sold for around $10 to $30, depending. The fancier ones that have like metallic glazing and details usually fetch a higher price. I liked this just because it's simple, functional, and well made. It doesn't look, I mean, it could be studio art, but it's not a craft piece. It's very well and usable, and there aren't any chips. And it's simple. I like simple. Simple's not a word. I like simple. Okay, and then these guys aren't heavy hitters either. Overall, I didn't have a heavy hitter thrift haul. But it gets better. Stay tuned. It gets better. But I got a set of 3 of these little tulip pixies, which normally I would not pick up. I don't know if you can see the home coat. But normally I wouldn't worry about them. They only sell for around $13 for the set of 3. Now, whenever I've seen them before, it's always been 1 or 2. And I know that they come in sets of 3, different colors. These are the pastel ones. And they need a little bit of a rub down. But I like them. They're cute. And I kind of wanted to jump on the bandwagon and post my little elf tulip pixies and see how they do. The fact that I found them as a set gave me the motivation to grab them. Otherwise, individually, I wouldn't have wasted my time. And the profit there is nil if you sell them individually. And then this is beautiful. It's a wooden inlay bookmark. I'm thinking Mad Hatter. It's also very groovy and psychedelic with the bell bottoms and the little smoke. There's no signature, no maker's mark. So originally I got this for me to keep, but once I see that I could make more than like $15 profit, it no longer is mine. It then becomes inventory. And so with this, I could sell it for between $17 to $25 on a good day. So I'll probably list it around $20 and see how it goes. I just think it's really cool how it's pieced together with the different types of wood. I don't even remember picking this up. It's been that long since I picked up some of these. This is a vintage Odajiri Woodland Creatures mug. And here's the faded, worn off sticker. Obviously it's been washed, and that's why the sticker is all worn and faded. But I haven't seen another one like this online. I've seen this style where it's brown and it has like deer up top, but not this woodland creature theme. So I want to keep it, but I have too many mugs, and with my new life we'll call it my new life. I can't drink hot chocolate, and so I don't need as many mugs because that only leaves me with tea, and I'm not a huge tea drinker. But this should sell between $7 and $23. I say that because there isn't another one like it that I've seen on eBay specifically. I'm gonna shoot for 20. It's very possible that it won't sell for that. It'll probably sell for around 12 to 13. But we'll start there and take it as it comes. Then I'm back to it. And then I keep trying not to, but and then seems to be my thing. I picked this up for me. It is just a cute little craft puppy ceramic. It's probably vintage, maybe like 70s, maybe not. I don't really know. But it doesn't have any chips in this part, and that I just thought it was super cute. Next was a mistake. I saw this, whenever I went to this thrift store, I had like, maybe I thought I would have a half an hour. I get there and then I get a call and I need to leave there. So it ended up being like a 15-minute trip, and it went really quick, and I was looking and I saw this awesome purse, but I didn't notice all of the missing, and they're not even beads. They're just like glued on plastic or like half circles, but it's missing beads there. It's missing the beads here. It's missing them on the front and on the inside. And that I just noticed, and that is disappointing because it's a really fun, unique bag. So either I'll redonate or I'll try selling it on auction for like 99 cents and see what happens. It's not really worth what I paid, but someone could take these plastic pieces off and repurpose the bag, or just change out some of the plastic beads and make it their own. This is a pretty cool find. It's a cat vase. It's by Bella Casa. And I still have, obviously I have some pricing and tags and everything to clean off of it. But how cool. I think it's so cute. You could even put like a spatula in there if you needed to. But I thought this was really pretty. They're kind of a collector thing, which I didn't know. I just ran in, did a quick sweep, and grabbed it. It should sell for around $18 or so. Some of the more busy patterned ones sell for more. This one kind of looks like crayon. And this was one of my biggest scores, my biggest accident scores. And by that meaning, I bought it because it's ugly, and because he's weathered and worn, and even though he's broken, he's got chips here, he's missing a hair thing here, he's got a chip back here, he's got a huge chip here. I, for some reason, couldn't pass him up. I thought he was a kid's project because he looks kind of sloppy, but the price tag was hiding this. Italy. Now, if he wasn't broken, he would maybe be worth $10 to $15. But other Italian dogs that aren't kind of sloppy and put together sell for much more. They could be $30 to $50 depending upon the pet, mostly their dogs, depending upon the dog. These, however, aren't that They're not that valuable. But I liked his kind of, he's been through things. He's seen some stuff. And yeah, now he's my broken, I don't know, look at the face. I feel like he's gonna give you a kiss. Mwah. This is a big one. This is... Sorry, I'm making notes because I do my research, I write it down, but then I forget to add things. So I have this Dorothy Okamoto Hawaiian lidded vase. It also looks like a ginger jar, but according to everything I've seen online, this is a lidded vase. Now there's a lidded vase exactly like this, missing the lid, that sold for around $70. Now whenever I picked this up at the thrift store on 50% off day, I was also again in a hurry. This was the only thing I bought, but this detailing drew me in. And then I saw this on the bottom. Trying to get good light. Can you see that? There you go. It says Dorothy Okamoto Porcelain Hawaii. I think it's Plumeria GJ1. But the fact that it also has the lid, it's beautiful porcelain. I estimate this being worth around $80. Which is fantastic, and I'm gonna try not to put off listing it because it's a heavier hitter. But I just thought it was beautiful, and she makes or made all kinds of pieces, different vases. She made like animal statues with filigree and beautiful detailing. So that was a really lucky find. Oh, I'm sorry. It sold without the lid for $76. I see now that I made a note, just in a different place. So that should easily sell for $80. And then these, I went to a Goodwill downtown that I don't really like, because you have to pay for parking, and the selection isn't, it's not really in my interest. But I did find two planters. This beautiful ceramic lion. And this beautiful schnauzer. This one has a lot of grazing, but is just as adorable. So these are kind of hard to value, sort of, in that there are no markings. This one, I'm thinking it's very similar to Zanesville, Ohio pottery. There's a really nice colored glazed one that sold for around $30, I think, from Zanesville. But I have no way of knowing where this was made. But the detail is phenomenal. And I really, really, really want to keep it. Really, really, really want to keep both of them. But this one, I should be able to sell between $15 to $30. And so I'm going to try to do that. I do need to clean him up. He is dusty. But usually what I do is I try to do the research, then the video, then the cleaning, then the photographing and listing and pre-packing. It's a big process. And then this little guy is also dusty. And has some, this one has dirt, or it might have chipping on the inside. But these I will not be submerging in water with soap. These I will be gently, with maybe a damp dry eraser or just a Q-tip, going over it to remove some of the surface dust. And the dog one should sell between $14 to $20. Okay, and I think this is the last blanket. It is a vintage bedtime Care Bears blanket in amazing condition. The tag is very worn, but you know, that's to be expected. Kids sleep in blankets. I'm just impressed that it's not stained and doesn't have holes and is still soft and fluffy. So that should be worth around $12 to $23. I'll shoot for $23 and take it as it comes. Okay, and then these were a great score. I got a set of 4 of these Harmony Block rainbow plates. And I got them, so some things kind of just catch my eye. This caught my eye. I scoured I think it was the Salvation Army. I scoured the shelves looking for more of the set, but oddly this was all that there were. So I have 4 of the salad plates. I believe they're salad plates. No chips, no cracks. The pattern is not worn. They're almost in new condition. No crazing, nothing. A set of 2 of these sold for, I want to say $15, but all of the coloring was worn off in the center. So I should be able to get around $20 to $30 for my replacement, since I have 4 for the 4 salad plates. And those are from the 1980s. Okay, last 2 things. These are the items I got from the Peddler's Mall. This is a beautiful Imperial Amari ginger jar. Made in Japan. And Amari refers to the style of painting on the jar or vase. There's the mark. This should sell for around $15 to $30. It was one of those items when I saw it, and usually they're already priced at my selling point, at a collector's price. But this was a steal, and I think it's beautiful. It's well made. It's got a solid, heavy feel. I'm trying to show you the inside, but it's not working. Anyway, you get the point. Okay, last but not least, I have a beautiful basket here of Made in Mexico Tequila clay drink barware set. I do not have the cork for the flask for the tequila bottle. It's red clay, so possibly terracotta. But it comes with 7 of these beautiful cups and kind of a peacock feather pattern. And when I bought them, it came with the basket, but I don't think I'm going to list it with the basket, mainly because the basket isn't in that great of condition. It's starting to come apart, and trying to ship it is going to be heavy and a hassle in the first place. Just adding a basket on top of it makes it more work. Now, if I had my own little shipping monkey who I could be like, hey, I need you to package everything that I buy and be my little shipping minion, then great. But I don't. And you ask, why do I say monkey? And it's because I've been playing Borderlands 3, and I'm the Beastmaster, and my companion is Meat Thief, who is a monkey kitty thing. He is now mutated into like a saber-toothed monkey thing. But anyway, enough geeking out. Those are all of my cool finds from that weird, emotional, clingy, I need it all thrifting trip. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. And I'm working on building my channel, getting new subscribers, and working on my consistency to help with that. So if you have any interests that you would like me to talk about, if you have anything you want me to revisit and maybe put more detail about, let me know. If there's anything that you're interested in purchasing that I haven't put in my shops yet, let me know and I can get that done for you. Thanks for stopping by and have a great day. Bye.